Want to see how I make this lasagna soup? Let's get into it. First, we're going to make a ricotta mixture with ricotta, Boursin cheese, Parmesan, and mozzarella cheese. All the full ingredients will be listed below in the proper measurements. I doubled everything, so just keep that in mind. I made a bigger pot to share with my family. Alright, we put some boursin in. You're going to mix all of these ingredients together and set them aside. I put mine in the refrigerator while I cook the rest of my items. I'm going to put some parsley in there, some salt and pepper. There's our Parmesan. This is going to give your lasagna the cheese that you need, your lasagna soup to have the cheese that it needs to taste fully like lasagna. There's some pepper. And a little bit of salt. Alright, now that we got that all mixed up, let's sit that in the refrigerator for later. Alright, we put a little bit of oil in our frying pan. I'm using Italian sausage for my soup. You can use ground beef or ground turkey, or you can do turkey sausage, whatever meat you like, or no meat at all. We're gonna brown this up. Shout out to Cooking with Kiona for inspiring this recipe. I will have her link in the description of her version of the Italian soup. We're gonna start browning this. We're gonna start seasoning with some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, I'm gonna get that browned a little, all the way cooked through. Alright, we're almost at the finish line. Okay, now we're gonna add our onions and garlic. Which I almost forgot. Some minced garlic. I'm gonna saute that around, get those onions and garlic cooked in. For those who are in the cooler temperatures, or those who just like soup, this is a great comfort food soup. You get the great taste of lasagna in a soup form. It is absolutely delicious, y'all. I don't kid you not. So we're gonna add the rest of our seasonings: onion powder, garlic powder, that was the red pepper flakes. I didn't add that much because of my family. not wanting super spicy, oregano, Italian seasoning. And when you see the ingredients list, it's going to seem like a lot, but trust the process, the flavors add up. A little bit more salt, a lot of pepper, black pepper. We're going to stir that all in. Keep in mind we're adding broth, so some of this will be diluted. The soup was not salty at all. It was full of flavor and super delicious, y'all. Like, seriously, it was so good. All right, so we're gonna add our tomato sauce. All right, we're using, I forgot what brand. Oh, spaghetti sauce. All right, and since I didn't do this in my stock pot, I'm gonna switch over to my soup pot now. All right, so we got it in the soup pot and it's boiling or simmering. I added 6 cups of Italian herb broth. I used a better than bouillon to make my broth. We're gonna add in our lasagna noodles, break those up as big or as little as you want. My daughter said they were too big, but I enjoyed them. You're gonna let that simmer for about 15 minutes. I think I added a few more. Like I said, I doubled this recipe, but all the ingredients from Cooking with Kiona's recipe will be in the description box, and you tweak it the way you want to tweak it. This is my version. I added a can of diced tomatoes with like a half a can of water as well. Next time I'm definitely going to add more vegetables and less meat. Had to taste the broth a little bit, make sure it was good. Alright, we're going to cover this up and let it simmer for 15 minutes to get those noodles done. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells so good, y'all. Now we're going to add some heavy cream. I added half of the small container of heavy cream. Had my daughter try it, and then I ended up adding the rest of the heavy cream. Because you want it nice and creamy and delicious. Ooh, it was so good, y'all. And the final result was absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Official Jamia, and come and join us to cook again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.